Every relationship has its ups and downs, requiring you to be accommodating. But if that accommodation means that you are becoming increasingly unhappy, making you appear to be someone that you're not, that relationship is not worth having. They may not be the right person for you. Here are 11 signs to show you that she's not the one. Number 1. Your conversation always ends in an argument. Communication is a bloodline of any relationship. So being able to tell your partner what you think and feel is very important. And sometimes that will end in an argument. This is not bad in itself. If there's an argument that needs to be have the argument. So at least you know where each other stand. But when every conversation ends in an argument, that is a problem. When something as simple as what are we getting for dinner ends in an argument, you need to take a step back. You need to see how bad the pattern is. And if it's just a simple one-time thing, that's okay. But if it's not, and you argue all the time, this is a sign that she may not be the one. Number 2, you have different principles. It doesn't matter that you like pizza and she doesn't, or she loves Grey's Anatomy and you can't stand it. These are small things which you can't ignore because you will never find someone who loves all the same things you do. However, it is important that you all share the same principles or the fundamental standards when it comes to life, such as how many kids do you want? Or do you even want kids? Where would you both live? How do you all spend money? If you cannot agree on these things, your relationship is a disaster in the making. Number 3, you keep secrets from them. If you keep secrets from your partner, or you sense that they may be keeping secrets from you, this shows that you all are not compatible with each other. When you find a person that you're compatible with, you will want to tell them everything because you trust them with the deepest part of you. So if there's a lot of hidden things in your relationship, this is a red flag that you need to watch out for. Number 4, you don't like who you are when you are around them. If your friends tell you that you're different when you're around her, that is fine. That is part of falling in love. However, if you don't like the person that you are when you're around them, that is not okay. You can see this by examining yourself. Do you find yourself sometimes angry for no reason, thinking that you're not good enough for them? Nothing can bring out the worst in you than if a partner makes you feel insignificant. They may have a wandering eye and minimize your concern by telling you that there's something wrong with you or that you're jealous. They may be manipulating you, drawing you deeper into their webs. If you have these thoughts, they may not be the one for you. Number 5, no respect. Women want love. Men want respect. You can love someone and not respect them. Respect is giving value to their opinion, caring about a person's feelings, and making time to be together. Respect is not, if you do this, it will make me happy. Respect is when two people discuss what they want out of a relationship. If respect is something you're not getting, it's time to start packing. Number 6, you are no longer attracted to them. When your relationship grows, the honeymoon period will end, and the wanting to be around each other every single second of the day will fade. But the attraction for each other will always be there. If you are not attracted to someone, you need to let them know, because it will be better for both of you all in the long run. You may be hesitating to do this because you do not want to be single. But remember, it is better to be single and alone than together and miserable. Number 7, she doesn't add value to you. Your partner should be the one who encourages you to keep going. When you're down, they lift you up and push you forward. Take your hands and walk with you, and you do the same for them. Two people who can do that can do extraordinary things together. Your partner should never make you feel that you should be grateful that they are with you, or expect you to change some major aspect of your life in order to please them, making you feel that you're not good enough and insecure about yourself. This is an indication that they are not worth that much. Because when you find someone that you're compatible with, you feel like the luckiest person alive and more valuable than gold. Number 8, you wish there was someone else. When you find yourself around a group of friends and colleagues, do you find yourself thinking that you wish your partner had a similar smile to Jane or a sense of humor of Sarah? If you have these thoughts, this is something that cannot be ignored. There may be little things that irritate you about your partner. You don't need to worry too much about that. The issue lies when you're constantly wishing that there was someone else. You can never change someone. Don't think that if you give it time, you can make a difference in their personality. The qualities that they have, you need to love them. If you're constantly comparing them to others, this means that they may not be the one, and it's time for you to change. Number 9, making excuses for them. Another bad sign to look out for is if you have to constantly make excuses for someone's behavior, or try to find explanations for their always being absent at social occasions. The most common reason you will find yourself giving is they are tired and they are stressed out. That's just how life is. This means that you have two different priorities. You are not compatible. You may like going out and interacting with everyone, and they may like to stay at home. Or you may be a loner and they are at every social gathering. If every time you need to make excuses for someone who is supposed to be with you doing the things that you love, they may not be a match for you. Number 10, their quirks are embarrassing. What you're looking for is not if someone has a strange sense of humor, or a funny way of walking, or a different way of speaking. Everyone has a way that they carry themselves that makes them unique. The problem is when you cannot stand those little quirks. That is who they are. You cannot change them. If you feel embarrassed about the way they act, you can either get used to it or consider going back into the dating pool. Number 11, you are not on the same page. Everyone has a different way to enjoy themselves. Some may be simply reading a book, others going for a walk, or engaging in sports, partying all night. Everyone is unique, and you will get to know all about them in time. Can you continue to live with that person? Are you on the same level as they are? Because you may be on a different journey in life than they may be. If you see this happening, it may be time to find a different path. None of these things should be taken individually, because you might be making excuses for someone who is genuinely busy. Or you may not be attracted to them because both of you all have not put in the time to keep the relationship going. You may be keeping secrets not because of something malicious, but because of some trauma that you are not opening up about. And you may be a jealous person. But once you see them start to pile up on each other, that is when the problem begins. Examine your relationship. It is important now for you to know if this is the person you are willing to spend the rest of your life with. If not, you need to move on because she's not the one for you.